Maybe we were decoration, and I'm the one who's hanging on, staying for just a season till someone better comes along. Maybe we were temporary, tattoos on each other's hearts, fading with every moment that I was standing in your arms. It sure looked like the real thing, real thing. It sure felt like the real thing, real thing. Maybe that was my mistake. Maybe that was my mistake. It sure looked like the real thing, real thing. It sure felt like the real thing, real thing. Maybe that was my mistake. Maybe that was my mistake. Maybe we're imaginary, and I've been playing make-believe, kept hiding in the hope that I'm the only one you needed. But maybe we were just unlucky, and time just wasn't on our side. Shame that we couldn't make it, thought that we might get it right. We sure look like the real thing, real thing. It sure felt like the real thing, real thing. Maybe that was my mistake. Maybe that was my mistake. We sure look like the real thing, real thing. We sure felt like the real thing, real thing. Maybe that was my mistake. We sure look like the real thing, real thing. It sure felt like the real thing, real thing. Maybe that was my mistake. Maybe that was my mistake. We sure look like the real thing, real thing. We sure felt like the real thing, real thing. Maybe that was my mistake. Maybe that was
Serving on trees, I'm feeling the breeze. Feeling myself, she feeling my jeans. Don't have to try, I got it in me. I don't know how I'm supposed to be, yeah, yeah. Don't test me, no, don't try. Spontaneous and wild. Damn, that's my yeah. Out of space, good loving and waste, ain't getting away. We just outside, randomest places. Call me your Tony, I'm running them bases. Yeah, tearing your makeup all up. Yeah, getting all out, we don't give a. Don't say that. I don't want you to be silent. Tell them we living our life, yeah. Go ahead, tell them you got it. Go ahead, tell them about it, yeah. Might want you on me. I might like the way it goes up and control. You got me wrapped around a telephone pole. Girl, you're nothing but a hit and run. You light my fire just for fun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess our love's gone wrong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess our love's gone wrong. Yeah. Now the engine's how we're going down. I guess what goes around is coming around. You use me, baby, like a paper doll, then ran me over like a bowling ball. I said, hey, yeah, yeah. I guess our love's gone wrong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess our love's gone wrong. Yeah. Maybe I'm the one who's going crazy lately. I don't know what, but I want more and more and more. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess our love's gone wrong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess our love's gone wrong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess our love's gone wrong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess our love's gone wrong. Let's go! Flashing lights in my face, dreams tumbling down while I fall to the ground. Visions blurred, my sweat turns blood. Sharp pain in my chest, coasting down to the pin. My skin is now a target for injustice in a dark cold world. My worth now determined by my fellow human. We are all the same. We are all the same. You and I, you and I, you and I. We are all the same. We are all the same. Deep within, deep blood red.
Chevy, I be wrong, bro. Chevy, I be wrong, bro. Chevy, Chevy, you be right, though. Chevy, you be right, though. Chevy, why they kill me? Why they kill me, oh? Waiting I do wrong, my skin, don't be my fault. Chevy, I be wrong, bro. Chevy, I be wrong, bro. Chevy, you be right, though. Chevy, you be right, though. Chevy, why they kill me? Why they kill me, oh? Waiting I do wrong, my skin, don't be my fault.
The young and old, all for prey. To the youngest gun, our lives held by the trigger. Expendables, we now are pawns. Destined royalty, our roots, the roots of life. Made to be one, with no time. Fight death, we create us. Made to be one, in harmony. A masterpiece, the creator's joy. We are all the same. We are all the same. You and I, you and I, you and I. We are all the same. We are all the same. Deep within, deep blood red.
Chevy, I be wrong, bro. Chevy, I be wrong, bro. Chevy, you be right, though. Chevy, you be right, though. Chevy, why they kill me? Why they kill me, oh? Waiting I do wrong, my skin, no be my fault. Chevy, I be wrong, bro. Chevy, I be wrong, bro. Chevy, you be right, though. Chevy, you be right, though. Chevy, why they kill me? Why they kill me, oh? Waiting I do wrong, my skin, no be my fault. Chevy, I be wrong, bro. Chevy, I be wrong, bro. Chevy, you be right, though. Chevy, you be right, though. Chevy, why they kill me? Why they kill me, oh? Waiting I do wrong, my skin, don't be my fault. Shabby, I be wrong, oh. Shabby, I be wrong, oh. Shabby, you be right, oh. Shabby, you be right, oh. Shabby, why they kill me? Why they kill me, oh? Waiting I do wrong, my skin.
Six times this week I went off on you, I think that's a record. I thought that I was just a tool, but I'm no Black and Decker. And when it's over, don't look back, I ain't no rubbernecker. But then I saw it ain't a game when you went and you checked her. I don't know what I was tripping for, baby, with you I feel safe. I don't know why my mind gets in the way, it always thinking of some ways that you could be cheating or you could be leaving, but baby, I know that you'll stay. So stay, I'll take the blame. Step inside the candlelight, I just wanna make it right. I could change so you can blame it. Oh, na na na, Jamie and the sauna. It's my, yeah. I want you to know that we can do it. Insecurities, we can get through it. Kiss me one more time. Attitude has gotten bad and I know it. But you the only one that make me show it. Real love on the table and I'm willing and I'm able to fix what I've broken. Cause my trust, it's been open. I got to the car, I looked in the seats, I saw some receipts, like who is this for? You know I'm a star, so tell me the truth. But then I found out it's for me. So I apologize for all the freaking times. All the times I tried you, I'm here to come remind you. Step inside the candlelight, I just wanna make it right. I could change so you can blame it. Oh, na na na, Jamie and the sauna. It's my, yeah. I want you to know that we can do it. Insecurities, we can get through it. Kiss me one more time. Kiss me one more time.
You're always running. Where you gonna go? Running away. And this time I ain't gonna try to chase you. I always sit in that seat. But you never done driving away. And this time I ain't gonna try to make you stay. When you sneak out of the backseat from the front, sitting on the couch, turn the key of the motor on. Baby, who you gonna run away from? Yeah, when you always gotta beg when it's getting late. Open up the gas on the toll, then you'd rather stay. Baby, who you gonna run away from? Yeah, you and that car. So who you gonna run away from this time? All that loving. You can throw that loving away. Cause this time I ain't gonna try to miss you. Yeah, when there was nothing. Baby, I got nothing left to say. And this time I ain't gonna try to fix you. Roll down the window and feel a bit of air. When you look to the right, I won't be there. When you get out of the backseat from the front, sitting on the couch with the key, the motor on. Baby, who you gonna run away from? Yeah, when you always gotta beg when it's getting late. Open up the gas on the toll, then you're ready to stay. Baby, who you gonna run away from? Yeah, you and that car. So who you gonna run away from this time? Sneak out of the backseat from the front, sitting on the couch, turn the key, the motor on. Baby, who you gonna run away from? Yeah, when you always gotta beg when it's getting late. Popping up the gas on the toll, then you're ready to stay. Baby, who you gonna run, who you gonna run away from? Yeah, you and that car, that car, that car, that car. So who you gonna run, who you gonna run away from this time? Sneaking out the backseat from the front, sitting on the couch, turn the key, the motor on. Baby, who you gonna run, who you gonna run away from? Yeah, when you always gotta beg when it's getting late. Open up the gas on the toll, then you're ready to stay. Baby, who you gonna run, who you gonna run away from? Yeah, you and that car, that car, that car, that car. So who you gonna run, who you gonna run away from this time?
If the beat hits, I'm ready to go.
Hey, got a fan on the track.
She says she's not articulate, but about the second quarter, it's going to get a little rowdy in here.
way, whenever you tweet or whatever, I'm gonna say look who it is and try to get people to say Captain. Yeah, I'm on the penalty. So, and we're gonna do apple cart racing, which I've been wanting people to do. Yeah. Yes.
Everyone's gonna die.
They practiced it Thursday. Was it good?
The one in the middle is hesitant to just fall.
Yeah. I mean, they're not supposed to fall. You can start like this.
Yeah, but still, you kind of feel
Yeah.
throttle it going. You're going down.
Yeah, totally. Okay. Oh, we're getting paper.
All right, folks, we're about 15 minutes away. Try and fan yourself as much as you can. Try to fight that heat. We appreciate y'all coming out in the absolute heat of the day here to the Thunderdome to watch the Naturalists face off against the musicians here in this bout sponsored by Still Austin Distilleries here in Austin, Texas. Some of the best whiskey you will ever taste. Go over there and visit them. They're under the far bay doors right over there, underneath the banner for Still Austin Whiskey. And also go visit our merch booth over there. I promise there is someone there watching it. She's just chilling over there, as well as our photo booth, concession stands, and a couple of vendors, I believe. Big shout outs to all of y'all in the VIP section. Y'all stay cool over there. We got a fan on y'all for just such an occasion.
They got blocked, had 1 foot out as they passed the person who was blocking them. And the bench was arguing and they scored that point. They said, no, she got a foot out of bounds. And the other blocker stayed in bounds. That's our perspective. You made me laugh when we were doing seniors I started waiting to go. I couldn't get my car to start, and I hadn't eaten yet. And I was like, all right, well, we're going to do the fat and fat. All right. I heard you were warmed up.
I did my best.
I feel like we might need a reminder that since there's only 2 point refs are watching champions.
I hammered in the point there is 1 penalty left. Because that sounds even more aggressively lacking.
Yeah.
More aggressively lacking. I like that. Very well played.
I sometimes have a way we work for.
The Dyers isn't skating, which is the captain. I like it. That's very strange. I don't know what to do with it. Do I even write Dyers' name down if she's not skating? Because she can't get any penalties.
Changed your name and your stripes, or you don't know where they are, or you just didn't feel like wearing
Man, it's hot. It's polyester.
Yeah. I cut out the entire back of this after making sure I could find a tank top. Yeah!
I have a strap in my closet, but I'm already pretty sticky. So.
I mean, at least they added those two.
Yeah, I mean, the black is also not ideal. But I mean, we're in the shades. I mean, right, we bring in a one of people.
Sidewalks in the city at night. I've been walking around so caught up, just staring at lights. Yeah, I had so much to do that I didn't want to do. Dreaming and planning my life. And the cab pulled up, you got out, you changed my mind. Everything I had to do, I wanna do it all with you. I couldn't ever see this coming. Show me what I really wanted. Oh, you're here. Now that I got you. Now that I got you. Sometimes planets and people align. It wasn't my plan, but I know it feels right. Now that I got you. Try to play it cool when I'm catching my breath, but I can't move cause I never want this moment to end. Yeah, it feels just like a movie, but you're brighter than the screen. No, fate can make me feel just like I'm falling. Lose control, but I'm still jumping all in. I couldn't ever see this coming. Show me what I really wanted. Oh, you're here. Now that I got you. Now that I got you. Sometimes planets and people align. It wasn't my plan, but I know it feels right. Now that I got you. Every little thing I'm chasing, I wanna do it with you, baby. Oh, you're here. Now that I got you. I wanna be the one. Now that I got you. Now that I got you. Sometimes planets and people align. It wasn't my plan, but I know it feels right. Now that I got you. Now that I got you. I wonder if you think about me just as much as I think about you still. I wonder if you have the shirt I gave you, or wear the necklace with your name like a tattoo on your skin. 'Cause I see you in every way, and I miss it, just don't know if you feel the same. I try to get you off my mind, thoughts of you locked up inside. I don't wanna dream about you tonight. I'm in London on a bus right now, staring through the rain, and for the first time I don't feel the same, no. But I try to get you off my mind.
From the L'Oreal sponsor head ref there at Scannick. So, folks, we'd like to welcome you to Still Austin sponsored bout here between the Naturalists and the Musicians. So, first off, well, let's get you acquainted with some of these fine folks. Welcome to the track in the white and teal, the Naturalist. Captaining the Naturalist, Mad Mexican. Co-captain, Jose Cuervo. And the members of the Naturalist, Go Go Gojira. Edgy Skater. Zero Problem. Rolla Parks. Heartland, Pinche Penny, Scarlet Harlot, Cannabis, and from our hired gun pool, Rattleskate, Dr. Freckelstein, and Velocithrasher. All right, folks, those are your beautiful Naturalists. Graceful, aren't they?
Roller derby.
And now, welcome to the track, dressed in black and red, your musicians, captains of the Musicians, Dyer's Eve. And there's the captain outside. Didn't know that they changed. Scapegoat. Captain over there. And your members of the Musicians, Ice Ice Bang Me, Buffy Basher, Colonel Slanders, Ninja Please, Boogie Heights, Scrappy, and changing teams apparently, Zero Problem, Break and Bake. Oh, not here. Mix Mayhem. And from our hired gun pool, Sid Vicious, Fun Size, and Gale Force Winds. Folks, these are your musicians located in the black and red. We're headed up by our officials in the middle. That is Lacey Bones. That is Skynick. And that is Uncle Slam there. They're going to keep it down. I'm your announcer, Kramer, alongside my penalty mistress, Mila Jukovic.
What's up?
And we're ready to turn it up for y'all. And there's the opening whistle as we're going to get started here. For those of y'all who have never been to roller derby, we'll try our best to explain it to you as we go. First of all, these consist of jams, and that means 5 members from each team. 4 in the pack that's between the 2 lines. They act as the blockers, and 1 from each team on the back as the jammers. Those are the ones that are allowed to score, right, Mila?
Yes, sir. Oh, no, hot mic.
All right, we're going to go ahead and start it off for the musicians. Looks like we got it. It's Mad Mexican for a Naturalist and slips in the lead as the lead jammer. And as they're trying to push around the backfield and they're working, here comes Mad Mexican. It's a pass off Mixed Mayhem trying to take off the cover, and here comes Mad Mexican passing all the pack. For every blocker the Mexican packs, they get a point. That's going to be 4 on the board, and it looks like Mexican showing off and calls it off right in Scapegoat's face.
So you're going to want to keep an eye on Mad Mexican. She's going to be doing that a lot today.
5 points for the Naturalist as they draw first blood.
You'll notice that there was a panty pass that happened in that jam. When the jammer doesn't want to be jammer anymore, they can give the pass to the pivot.
All right, here's the whistle here. With the second jam in this bout, brought to you by Still Whiskey, we got Boogie Heights for the musicians and slips into the lead as a lead jammer. Meanwhile, Edgy Skaters skating for the Naturalists, still trying to clear that front wall. 3 skaters collapsing in, and the elbows are flying as they try to keep that skater from passing. Boogie Heights taking some easy strides. Edgy Skater finally clearing the pack. Here comes Boogie Heights passing 1, 2. It's got 3, and takes a hit to the inside. Go, Gojira shutting it down as Boogie Heights recovers and gets back on the track. It's going to try and pass those skaters as here comes Edgy Skater, and Boogie Heights calls the jam. 3 points for the musicians.
Gotta love that hit by Go-Go. I thought Boogie was gonna get all them points, but nah.
All right, as we get ready to go, we got Rolla Parks jamming for the Naturalists up against the musicians' captain, Scapegoat. There's a whistle and off we go. As you can see, both teams spot with Still Whiskey sponsored jerseys here. And Scapegoat manages to get through, but Horace Rolla Parks, and just barely an inch away, calls it off, doesn't want to give the other team chance.
Great jamming by both these jammers to get out so fast, but I can't I can't fault Scrape for wanting to call it off. I don't want Rolla running after me neither.
Absolutely. And it looks like some signals to the bench as they try to populate. We got a couple of Naturalists already and 1 musician ready to go. For those of y'all who noticed, there's a stripe on the one of the blockers in the box from each team. Those are called the pivot, and they basically direct the other 3 blockers. Lots of fingers flying back and forth, too. Here we go. As the jammers are released, and here they come. It's Boogie Heights going in against Jose Cuervo. Jose Cuervo dropping up top and into the lead jammer position. Once a jammer is the lead jammer, they can call off the jam at any time. Boogie Heights fighting to get around that front wall, and Mad Mexican laying that elbow in. Boogie's now free, and it is a foot race. Looks like they're trapping one of the musicians in the back as Peachy Payne puts down the Gale Force Winds. Jose Cuervo takes a couple of hits, and it's 2 points for the Naturalist on that one.
Great job by Jose Cuervo. Boogie was drawing all of that aggro of the blockers, and Cuervo slipped right on the outside, unseen.
All right, we're going to get set up here. I'm going to have to go between quarters. I'm going to have to run over to the Still Whiskey booth and get a quick shot here.
Bring me back one.
Need something to lube up the old vocal cords here. There's a whistle as the blockers are released. We got Ice Ice Bang Me for the musicians jamming against Mad Mexican. Mad Mexican tries to sneak up under, but gets forced off the track, jumps back up behind Scapegoat, and Scapegoat with a reverse elbow takes Mexican out. And Ice Ice Bang Me slips up into the lead. Ice Ice Bang Me, your lead jammer, starting to make her way around. Meanwhile, Mexican getting tied up. There's a bit of a stumble in the back as Sid Vicious tried to block off Mexican. Mexican sneaking up the back of Ninja Please. And here comes Ice Ice Baby. Nothing but white jerseys in her. As long as her hips pass the other players, that's a point. Ice Ice Baby trying to go up high and fight through. Mad Mexican has yet to clear the pack as Ice slips up under and gets a whole 5 points, passing each member of the Naturalists in the process. Mad Mexican slipped up off the track once again. That's some kind of defense being fielded by the musicians here. As here comes Ice Ice Bang Me. And we're out of time. Each jam lasting 60 seconds, but that's enough for 5 points for the for the musicians in that one as they bring the score up. What are we looking at in the score?
The score is 8 for the musicians, 7 for the naturalists. I think that might be a little bit behind. I'm not sure. One of the things that's great about roller derby is if you watch these blockers, they are playing offense and defense throughout this jam. Ninja Please in that jam, she was blocking Mad Mexican. When her jammer needed her, she opened up a hole. Beautiful job.
All right, looks like we got a penalty as soon as the ref figures out the mic.
Oh, look who it is! Captain Bad News!
I think this is working. I mean, it's green. I'm telling you, it's green. We got a minor penalty! On him.
Hey, try it now there, buddy.
We got a minor penalty?
There we go.
We got a minor penalty forearm on Sid Vicious.
That was very accusatory. You're like, you did it. Sid Vicious, come up to me.
Oh, Sid, you got to visit the wheel.
Oh, no, you pointed at the wrong person. I don't believe your testimony. Okay. Hello. This is your first penalty, yes? Okay. I might have spun it a little hard. What do you hope it's... Whoa, round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Oh, it's judge's choice. Spank Alley, my lovelies. What would you like to see? They want a 2-lap duel. What do y'all want? Do you know the options? We got tug of war, pillow fight, relay race, arm wrestling, long jump, 2-lap duel, or push cart. Tug of war. All right, bring out the rope. It is a tug of war.
That was some kind of deliberation right there.
It's democracy at work, folks.
All right, let's go break out this unwashed bull rope here. And it looks like they're fielding Go-Go Gojira from the Naturalist team. Against the poor hired gun, Sid Vicious. I'd say it's about evenly matched.
It's not all about, there's a lot of skill and technique to this. It's like how you're holding the rope, how your feet are, which side you have.
All right, there's a whistle and off they go, and Go-Go just steadily pulling and almost pulls Sid right out of her skates.
But sometimes it just comes down to Go-Go is very strong.
And what does it mean when they lose one?
So because Sid Vicious was the penalty receiver, her team will lose 1 point.
All right, and with that minor out of the way, we're going to go ahead and get back to skating.
Yeah,
we'll also remind you that each skater is allowed 3 minors, which add up to a major, 3 majors, and you're out of here. Simple as that. All right, hands are up. Lacey Bones is in charge of the blockers and lets them go. A few seconds after, Uncle Slam lets the jammers go ahead and go behind their line. And we have Rattleskate for the Naturalists up against Buffy Basher. Rattleskate getting knocked around the front side, gets loose out of flip. Fun Size uses roll up a cover, leans into Fun Size and still trying to clear that front line, and does! Rattleskate in the lead jammer position as Buffy is still holding it up in the backpack. Buffy trying to get a little bit of speed and is getting corralled over there. I believe that's Heartland. And Buffy just barely pinged the line inside, manages to get all the way through. Meanwhile, Rattleskate is now getting knocked around by the rest of the black shirts. And what a hit from Fun Size. Takes Rattleskate's right out, back up on their skates and gets through and passes. 4 points on the board for the musicians.
I just need to call out, Liz, Rattleskate and Fun Size, these are our guns, and they are making great moves, getting out of the pack, and Fun Size just blew her up right there.
I'd like to correct that. That was 4 points for the Naturalists. Sorry about that. I'll get the names right, I swear.
It's fine.
We're starting. It's all brand new here.
We'll get good by the 4th quarter, I swear.
Oh, yeah. All right, on the line right now from the hired gun pool, we have Velocithrasher for the Naturalists up against Ninja Please, one of the seasoned vets here. And, oh, what a fall. Zara looked like went and fell on top of Velocithrasher after Velocithrasher lost her wheels. There's a lot of run around on the front side there as Ninja Please trying to get around that wall. Go-Go Gojira goes low and curls up, but Ninja Please gets loose and is your lead jammer. The musicians with a chance to put some points on the board as Ninja Please starts to pick up speed. Velocithrasher working the back of Zero Problem, and Zero just refusing to yield. Thrasher going up top side. Gets cut off. It's cut off by Gale Force there. And last in her, and Velocithrasher with a quick step inside. We're going to see what the ref calls that later, but that is Ninja Please with the full pass and taking it easy and waving to the crowd. Basically running out the clock on poor Velocithrasher here, and that's a whistle, and it's a grand total of 4 points for the musicians in that one.
That was a hard-fought bout, or jam. Like, I do not envy those skaters right now. I feel tired just watching. We are tied up, 11-11.
Big hello to all of y'all watching on this live stream. Thank y'all for tuning in. And
Oh, look who it is. Captain Bad News.
That's why I'm here. We have a minor penalty on Ninja Please for a forearm.
Oh, forearm.
Come to me, Ninja. A forearm, you say? Did you do it? Where'd you do it? She's innocent, she says. Is that what you want? Oh, it passed. Oh, it's your choice again. I give you a hint. 2-lap duel is fun. 2-lap duel? Let's do a 2-lap duel. Thank you.
That might be leading the witness there.
I heard that the skaters wanted it. They don't know. They don't know that they want it. I'm here to tell them that they do.
Okay. Well, Ninja's like motioning to the Naturalist bench saying, bring it on.
So the rules of a 2-lap duel are 2 people, 2 skaters enter, 1 leave. No. You have to engage the other skater. Engagement means somebody has to go to the ground. So they have to fight for 2 laps. So let's hope they make a show of it.
And looks like a hired gun Velocithrasher is going to face off. The 2 jammers from that last jam are going to be facing off against each other. Get a little last-minute coaching from the vet, Matt.
I didn't hear what you said.
A little last-minute coaching from Matt Mexican there is. Sorry. Getting tripped up over my own words here. 2 laps, contact must be made.
I'm in a barrel.
All right, Uncle Slam has them lined up. There's a whistle, and off they go.
No, you gotta fight her.
You actually have to fight her. It's not quite a race.
Don't run away.
You got to tackle her, Thrasher. I guess that's running away or strategic withdrawal.
Come on.
Oh, and Ninja goes down for the backside, takes her down. Now the contact's made. Now you can race it.
Again, yes.
Well, that was great. You just got to take her with you next time.
Take her down, Velocithrasher.
Oh, Ninja just having her way with the rookie. And it's a quick win for Ninja Please. As Velocithrasher takes a nice little wilt there inside the box.
Sometimes when Ninja looks at me, I also fall down.
That means no points are taken away from the musicians and just a minor penalty racked up for Ninja Please. All right, and we're going to be back at it here as musicians start putting their players into it. Here come the Naturalists as well. And it looks like it's going to be Sid Vicious. It's going to be jamming for the musicians. Or maybe not. Well,
they got lots
gonna
of
be
jammers.
Jammers, yeah. And Rolla Parks jamming for the Naturalist. And we got a full box. Yep, 4-on-4 inside the box. And oh, look at that. So sweet to each other. All right, here's the whistle, and Rolla Parks is off. She's first one in there, but it collapses early. Sid Vicious looking to capitalize and gets her skates caught up a little bit. Both jammers trying to recover. Oh, and that's a hard one right there. And it's a fight already between Boogie Heights and Go-Go Gojira. They took exception to it.
There's the 2-lap duel.
And there goes Rolla Parks. Rolla Parks is happy to skate this one out. Meanwhile, Sid Vicious throwing off Mad Mexican, trying to get around Gribble. Here comes Rolla Parks, picking up 1, picking up 2. Got 2 more to beat on the front side. All right, the musicians are trying to break up. They're going to leave Go-Go inside the track. It's a little bit of a mess, but they're going to call it, and that's going to be 3 points for the Naturalists in that one.
Scrappy was very concerned about her point, which is why she took off. No, you cannot have it. 3 only. I like how everything just continued despite there being a fracas happening right in front of me.
There's some nice looking fans they got in the middle over there that they're fanning stuff with. In fact, there's probably enough airflow from everyone's fans.
Oh, look who it is! Captain Bad News.
All right, I got some actual bad news. I have 2 major penalties on Mad Mexican and Jose Cuervo for failure to skate.
Whoa! 2 naturalists pulled out.
So what happens with major penalties is the offending skaters have to exit the track, sit in the penalty box, and we will reskate that jam down the offending skaters. However, it is not without contestation.
Well, now we just gotta let Mad Mexican and Jose Cuervo get out to the penalty box. It's gonna be a reskate with 2 down.
Yeah, if nobody's happy here, as we can see.
Well, I think they're arguing it now there with Lacey Bones. They want a ruling.
Bring out the rule book.
Once again, big thanks to Still Austin here, a major sponsor here for us, and they've also provided the jerseys for it. Oh, Mad Mexican's having a little bit of sweet words there for the ref.
I love the thunder from Mad Mexican.
Oh, she's come back. She wants another piece of it. Or she's hiding behind the other skater, which she could probably do.
I believe you must exit the track, offending skaters. So, an update on the points here. Musicians 11, Naturalist 14. Clearly, the Naturalists don't want to have 2 people down in this next jam.
Okay, did the major penalty get rescinded there? Or?
No, there are 2 people down.
All right, you 2. You know the rules. Outside the track, into the box. One of you has to sit on Nicola Virus's lap.
We'll see what the Naturalist skaters remaining will do.
All right, it's 2 versus 4 inside the box. Boogie Heights for the musicians. Rolla Parks for the Naturalists. Here's your whistle, and off they go. Both jammers kind of staring each other down before jumping into it. Oh, Rolla Parks running right over Colonel Slanders.
No.
And Rolla Parks is just about gone. And there's bodies being hit in the floor here as they're trying to keep Boogie Heights contained. Rolla Parks quick to go up topside to get past a bunch of black jerseys. Really pushing up against that wall. And oh, what a hit. It's revenge from Colonel Slanders. Back on Rolla Parks.
Sometimes when you get hit like that, you're just like, no thank you. Let's move on.
That's called a receipt right there.
It was a pretty good job for Rolla to get out with only 2 blockers on her side. That could have been very bad.
All right.
Mad Mexican and Jose Cuervo, you can return to the track, please.
Oh, they're so busy talking. Y'all are having so much fun in the penalty box. Y'all can come in.
That's their vacation home over there.
That is keen track sense that you just cannot teach. All right, looks like on the jammer line, we're going to have, I believe that is Mixed Mayhem and Cannabis. Cannabis for the Naturalists, Mixed Mayhem for the musicians. Off they go, Cannabis with a slight lead, going in head first, right against Zero Problem. Mixed Mayhem using it for cover, almost goes outside the track, gets back in. Both jammers recover, and into the track they go again. Mixed Mayhem with the skip over, and lead jammer position secured. Oh, Cannabis almost taking out teammate on the bench. A little slow to get back to her wheels. Cannabis back up, and just in time to meet Mixed Mayhem. Mixed Mayhem trying to pass a few white jerseys, picks up 1, picks up 2. I'm not quite sure if that little push from Ninja Police outside the track. Oh, that's a bit of a back block there. And there goes Mixed Mayhem. Mixed Mayhem with a full pass in. Meanwhile, Cannabis still trying to work around Scarlet Harlot, trying to provide a little bit of cover. Cannabis running against the 2 wall in the front side as here comes Mixed Mayhem. They got one jersey trap. That's Dr. Freckelstein that's going to be picked up for the first point. Gets around the edge, skate around Scarlet Harlot, and it's a full pass again, just in time for the time to be called. That is 9 points altogether for the musicians.
Wow-wee, Mixed Mayhem, I saw that little head fake you did there to get that last point. Juked me out of my shoes. Woo,
what are we looking at in the score there, Mila?
So we have Musicians 20, Naturalists 16.
All right, Al, I'm getting the signal from the center of the track. That's the first quarter here. We're going to take a small break here, and we're going to back to our second quarter in just a few minutes, folks. Go ahead and get yourself some concessions. Go ahead and visit Brave New Love, the bodywork and massage guy over there with the table and chair massage. If you want to sign up right now, he's free. Also visit Still Austin Whiskey Company over there located below the bay doors and the sign. They're the ones that will be sponsoring us here with the beautiful jerseys for both our teams here. They are Austin's own local distillery for some of the finest whiskey you ever wrap your lips around.
So we haven't done the, who are y'all rooting for here? It's a very close game. Can I hear some woos for the musicians? Okay, very high on this side. All right, who's here for the Naturalists? Whoa, wow, wow, wee wow. All right. No, you just forgot. You didn't hear because nobody liked it. Yeah. Yeah.
I like naturalists musicians, but I like whiskey more than gin.
Naturalists are gin.
No, I said I like whiskey more than gin, but I like naturalists.
I see.
So I can make a living?
Yeah. I'm wearing black, so I gotta. Yours.
Oh my, first quarter and the ice packs are coming out earlier.
I could go for a popsicle.
No, I mean like a full ice pack.
I know, but I see a popsicle.
Uh-oh, that's not a great sign. The head referee's hair is up. There's going to be a lot of penalties called now. Folks, we thank y'all for coming out here at TXRD. Usually we're separated into 5 teams which battle it out over a season for the Cabello Cup, which are the Putos del Fuego, the Holy Rollers, the Hellcats, the Cherry Bombs, and the Rhinestones. But here lately in recovering from the COVID break, we've had a mix of new skaters and old skaters, some retirees even coming back. So for this year, we're doing nothing but mashup bouts. We have skaters who have been on the same teams skating against each other, and in some cases, complaining about each other's playing style. But come next year, we will be resuming the chase for the Cabello Cup between the 5 teams. New faces, old faces. We invite you all to come back. We will be back in the Palmer Center before too long. Meanwhile, we thank y'all for coming out here and braving the heat here, and thank you to Still Austin for helping make this possible. And also big ups to any of y'all brave enough to go out into those porta potties there sitting out in the sun. Holy sauna. Good Lord.
What a horrible place to be. I heard something about his hair.
Oh shit, the hair is up. Here come the penalties.
Yeah. There's got to be like 14 penalties on that. I seen them. They were everywhere.
I love how many skaters take this moment to starfish inside the track, you know?
To do what?
To just
Starfish, yeah.
to just relax it,
Yeah.
let it go.
Max looks very comfortable.
It does. Makes me a little jealous.
Yeah.
Also, folks, visit our merch center. We got a bunch of new posters now available. Also, our new designs in both shirts and stickers now available up at the front side. Each team has a special design that they go ahead and designed. Well, actually, came up with themselves and were brought together by this artist we know.
Billy Perkins.
Billy Perkins. Thank you. Forgot the name for a second there.
He actually did some of our old posters too. Which I found out recently going through them all.
Now, folks, those of y'all in the crowd, they're curious. If you've never done skating or anything and you're curious about it, don't be afraid. Come up to one of us, ask us for information. You can strap on skates. We got academy, we got recreational, we got all sorts of stuff. We got 30, and apparently, according to the ref, we got 30 seconds before the beginning of the second quarter.
I like that all those penalties happened, but we're just pretending that they didn't.
Okay, here we go. It's going to be the start of the second quarter. And firing up, we got one jammer from the musicians, and that's going to be our hard gun, Gale Force Wins.
Woo!
And for the Naturalists who have decided to field no jammer, they're there. Mad Mexican taking her customary stance over there between the third and fourth turns to get a running start. Here's the first whistle, and here comes a jammer whistle. And they go, and Mad Max gets the first to run right into Colonel Slam. They're trying to slip around. It was scraped out to cut it off. And Mad Max skips back up the top side. Gale Force Wins with a little bit of room to move and has the lead jammer position. And Mad Max has cleared the pack. Now it's a jammer race. There's nothing but white jerseys on the back. And that is an easy pickup for Gale Force as long as it gets a hips pass. Mad Mexican slips into the lead, though. Gale Force Wins is going to have to try and pick up those points here as Mad Mexican looks to get past all these black jerseys, slips up the top side, cuts in, gets around scrape go, and calls it. That's going to be 4 points for the Naturalists, 0 points for the musicians. And that one is they're not going to give Gale Force any. Looks like they're going to talk that one over.
So in that situation, Mad Mexican was behind, but her teammates had formed an impenetrable wall in the back. So as the other jammer, you're going to want to, get as many points as you can, but call it before Mad Mexican gets there because she'll do what she just did.
All right, here we are with the next jam, and it's going to be Edgy Skater for the Naturalists going up against Buffy Basher for the musicians. Buffy going right into the backside of this pack here, and the Naturalists turn on her. And there's nothing but a flurry of elbows on the backside here. Meanwhile, Edgy Skater pushing up right into the middle of the scrum. Buffy's got a little bit of room to move, goes up inside and out, and that is Buffy's lead jam position right there attained. Sorry, got caught up in the grammar and my tongue got tied. Edgy Skater trying to get around Zero. Problem manages to slip up, runs right into Scrappy. Scrappy looking to sit on it. Here comes Buffy. Buffy takes a hard hit, but still manages to get all the way through. That is a full pass, and not just 4, but all 5 points as the jammer was still mired in there. Meanwhile, Edgy Skater back up on her skates again. Still trying to go past the 2-wall as the pack collapses on her. Here comes Buffy, goes the inside, has a skate slip on the outside. And looks like it's going to go ahead and skate this one out. And that's time here. And we have 7 points for the musicians. No points for the Naturalists in that one.
Great job by Buffy Basher at finding those holes and for Zara Problem in creating them. I see you, boo.
All right, here we go again. We got a nice little setup here for the musicians. We have Fun Size facing off against the Naturalists, Rolla Parks. There's a whistle, and Rolla Parks taking a real easy approach to it and explodes, trying to brush up the top side. Fun Size got a little room to move, and it's Mexican with the interception. Bounces right off each other. Fun Size slowed down to the backpack here. Meanwhile, Rolla Parks recovering after being thrown to the inside. Fun Size going up top side, looking to cut in. Rolla Parks drafting behind some players. Hands are up, and Fun Size makes it. Fun Size, your lead jammer, and running for it. Meanwhile, Rolla Parks still in the center, trying to cut loose here, using her teammates for cover. Rolla Parks has a little room to move as there's a stumble on the outside. Ice Bang Me falling to her knees, and it lets Rolla Parks get out front. Meanwhile, Fun Size looking to pick up a few points, but that is a solid 4 wall of white jerseys. Remember, Fun Size just has to get those hips past her opponent's hips here.
Call it!
And Fun Size calls it just in time. Only 1 point for the musicians. A lot of hard-fought action for that one.
Yeah, that was a very hard-fought point. I love seeing Fun Size getting clipped there at the end, or at the beginning, and just keeping on running. What do you have to say, Lacey?
We got warning from the refs. No whistling from the crowd. It's getting confusing with the referee's whistle. Also, thank you for the Still Austin whiskey here.
Yes, it's delicious. You should
Absolutely
go over
great.
to our
Thanks.
vendor over there.
Yeah, over there next to the banner. Oh, here's a whistle here. We got Jose Cuervo taking off up against Scrappy. Cuervo, of course, for the Naturalists, and Scrappy for the musician. Scrappy thrown all the way inside. Now has to wait to get past the one.
No! Oh, go.
My penalty mistress is getting a little emotional. It's all right. Scrappy now out in the front with your lead jammer. Scrappy, your lead jammer, trying to pull on a little bit of speed. Jose Cuervo turning around, looking to put on the defense here. Scrappy knocked out by Scarlet Harlot, and Velocithrasher trying to put up a little bit of defense. Zero problem with the cover. Goes around Heartland, and Scrappy gets a full pass. And it's a whip from Zero Problem to give it a little bit of extra speed.
Help JQ!
Meanwhile, Jose Cuervo still caught in the backpack. Pincha Penny and Scarlet Heart looking to give a little cover, but they've decided for defense and form up a wall. Here comes Scrappy. Scrappy going up high side. Reversing all the way inside the concrete. Scrappy taking it easy and go ahead and call it off. That's enough for that. And it's going to be 5 points on the board for the musicians.
I don't know what to say. I guess I'm just speechless. I'm speechless at Scrappy scoring those 5 points.
How are you speechless? You were
I
just
don't know.
talking.
Maybe I wasn't necessarily sure what I saw. It's okay.
Well, the musicians are ready to go. They've fully populated the track, but the Naturalists want to talk it over.
So the score, musician. Oh no, timeout. Official time. No, Naturalist timeout.
All right, you'll get it.
Yeah, you're throwing off my flow.
Team timeout for the Naturalists here as we go ahead and review things over. What's the score look like right now?
The score is 33 for the musicians, 20 for the Naturalists.
I am shocking the ever-loving crap out of my mouth right now with this mic for some reason. I don't think it's grounded. But I got to tell you, this whiskey tastes amazing. I don't know what they mixed with it, but you know.
Yeah, thanks for the booth side service.
Absolutely. It's a bit of a tradition here in TXRD.
Cheers. Yeah. Make sure you see the words. I was trying to show it. I can do it here.
Those headphones, I thought you were in like a sex receptor for a split second because they look like a fancy car.
All right, well, the team timeout's happening right here. I'll remind you to go ahead and visit our vendors over there. That is Still Austin, today's sponsor for this bout, as well as Brave New Love Bodywork over there. You need to loosen up. It'll help you bear this heat a little bit better. He's got his table. He's got his chair. Go visit him. And a big thanks to our helpers here on the live stream. We got Feminade watching the laptops and sending it home for all of y'all that are watching at home. And Ambitious over there taking care of scoreboards the old-fashioned way, just in case we lose it over here. It actually feels like it's getting a little bit cooler. It could be the cloud cover. Could be the massive amount of fans that are just creating a whirlwind.
Yeah, whatever we did, I'm not mad about it. We can postpone my heat stroke.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah. Right, I cannot speak for the skaters. They still look hot, hot, hot.
That's all right. You gotta lay on the concrete, absorb that coolness. There you go.
I think the ground is as hot as everywhere else.
All right,
It's
that's
worse.
a rep whistle for the timeouts up. And
It's like
here
an
we go. On the jammer side, hired gun Sid Vicious for the musicians.
Sarah, you're like an oven-fired pizza.
And at some point, we should need a naturalist. And it's going to be Scarlet Harlot. Scarlet Harlot, the first jam of this bout here.
Yes, shower her with attention.
That's right. She's a very shy skater, so y'all feel free to help encourage her along. In they go, both skaters into the scrum, trying to break up that front wall. Sid Vicious trying to get around edge skater, get a little help from Scapegoat. And it's a quick reverse. Scarlet Harlot trying to use a little bit of cover. Goes up topside, cuts in. It's Scarlet Harlot with your lead jammer position. Sid Vicious looking for a little room to move. It's going to be cut off by Cannabis, but here comes Ice Ice Bangman to provide a little bit of help. And it's a big hit on the outside from Go-Go Gojira, but Sid Vicious manages to race through and get through the pack. Meanwhile, it's a collapse on the backpack as Boogie Heights manages to take out Scarlet Harlot. Scarlet's pick up the point from Boogie Heights in the hips pass, going up topside, picking up 2, picking up 3. Going to try to get the full one and calls it just in time. And that's going to be 2 points for the Naturalists in that jam.
Wonderful jamming by Scarlet Harlot, per usual. I gotta give a shout out to Rattleskate there for making some excellent hits. Oh, look who it is! Captain Bad News!
Hi, everyone. I have a minor penalty on Buffy Basher for holding.
Oh, come to me, Buffy.
Too affectionate.
So, I think I'm not gonna even spin because I have a special treat for y'all. This is something we've not done. It's called an apple cart race. And so, get me 3 from each team, and you will see what this crazy thing is. There's one person pulling, there's one person as the stability, and one person hanging on for dear life like a monkey underneath the second skater. We will do 1 lap, and whoever comes around, that will be the winner.
Yeah, trust me, folks, this is going to be entertaining as hell.
This is the reason I wanted to be penalty mistress, because I could make them do this.
Oh, look at him go. Go Gajira with the approach for the Naturalists. Oh, lost the cart. You got to grab the cart. Zero problem trying to catch up. And look at him holding on for dear life. It's a collapse on the musician's side. And that's the Naturalist. Oh.
A little unorthodox in the technique, but it would seem that the Naturalists have brought it home.
As you see, there's a bit of strategy when choosing which skaters hang on to who.
The biggest rule of doing the apple cart race is please don't fall on my face. So the musicians will lose 1 point.
Okay, and here's the whistle as we get back up. On the musician's side, Boogie Heights. Nope, I take that back. That was Colonel Slanders. Sorry, you're hiding behind my laptop. I was like, that can't be right.
The Naturalists still need a jammer.
Brunettes, black jerseys from this distance. Happens.
A little bit of lank.
And up against Slanders, we have Rattleskate for the Naturalists. Here comes the whistle, and the jammers are released, and Rattleskate exploding off the line. Here comes Curl Slanders, tries to bust up that front wall, takes a knee in the process, but here comes the run. Both skaters tangled up on each other. Here comes Jose Cuervo to cut off Slanders, and it is Rattleskate. Rattleskate out in the lead jammer position. And Curl Slanders getting knocked around inside the pack here. Rattleskate trying to pick up a little bit of speed as Slanders go up to the outside. Has a little path to move. Here comes Rattleskate inside out. Picks up 2, picks up 3, and 0 with the shove to the inside. Rattleskate wanted a bit of a call and calls it. And that's going to be 4 points for the Naturalists in that run.
I am blown away by Rattleskate. They are brand new to the league and already making their mark. Granted, you're not always going to get around Zero Problem.
All right, on the line right now we have Scapegoat for the musicians and for the Naturalists.
The Naturalists, you need a pivot, says Rolla Parks.
Here they go, Rolla Parks in, and both jammers taking the same lane, and Rolla Parks cut off by Scapegoat. They're trading lead jammer positions. Oh, it's a quick run. They both hang up on the rail. Rolla Parks trying to call it off, ahead by inches. Holy cow.
That was fun. I always like a little jammer on jammer violence. It's so rarely seen. Woo. So that brings our score. It was 0-0 that jam, but 32 for the musicians and 26 for the Naturalists.
What a do-si-do.
That was exciting. I want more.
Even the refs are excited. Look at them. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Okay, I thought he was calling a penalty for a second, too. I was like, oh,
He's telling us to get on it.
You're telling me that jam was tainted? All right, on the jammer line, we got Ninja Please for the musicians. Ooh. And for the Naturalists, to be determined.
They have to get the committee together.
They do love the suspense on that side.
Is that Dr. Freckelstein?
I believe so. And Ninja trying to tease Doctor. There goes Freckelstein into the mix. Ninja Please try to shove it around Cannabis. Cannabis with a little bit of move almost took Ninja Please the inside, but Ninja has a lead jammer position. Meanwhile, Freckelstein getting absolutely worked by Slanders in the backpack. Freckelstein's got a little bit of room to move, but then runs into Zero Problem and gets popped to the inside. Now it's a 3-wall collapsed in. Here comes Ninja jumping in, jumping out, and all the way through for a full pass. That's going to be 5 on the board there. Meanwhile, Dr. Freckelstein still trying to get that front side. There's front sides with a nice little hit. Meanwhile, Freckelstein still caught in the middle of it. Gets back into the pack, and here comes Ninja Please. Nothing but white jerseys. It's a head fake to the left. Coming in and jumping hard in the pinch of penny. It's enough to drive her inside the track. Now Ninja has to wait until the skater that pushed her out passes before coming back in. And a very casual call off by Ninja as Lacey Bones is still trying to count the points.
So you'll notice Ninja stopped there because...
Come on, Lacey. There you go. 9 points there for the musicians.
As a jammer, if you happen to get bounced out of the track, to the inside, you don't just get the points for the people you go around. You have to be inside. Oh no, Captain Bad News.
Yes. I have a minor penalty on fun size for tripping.
Oh, fun
size, come to me. I think it happened right here, maybe. What was it for? Okay. Is this your first penalty? Oh. It's her first penalty. Oh, a push cart. Okay. All right. Let's go. That's good. So the rules of a push cart, you get 2 people from each team. The offending skater has to be the pusher, if I'm not mistaken. And you skate 2 laps, and the cart, i.e. the person in front, has to pass this front line. Whoever passes it first wins. Incidental contact is allowed, but remember, incidental does not mean whacking somebody.
Also, you can't just shove your cart and then skate behind them, try and catch up with them.
Oh, that's debatable. I don't think you have to maintain connection with the cart at all times.
I thought you had the main contact.
No, like you can do a little shove.
I see.
Yes.
Just not
See,
shove
I'm
them
getting
entirely down the
confirmation from Captain Bad News.
Okay, so it looks like the Naturalists are going to be fielding Scarlet.
You gotta start at the jam line, friends.
Nope. Uncle Slam is putting them in the box. Nope, they're going back.
It ends at the box, but starts back there.
Okay, Scarlet Harlot and Velocithrasher for the Naturalists. And it's going to be fun size, and I believe that's Sid Vicious?
Correct.
Sid Vicious over there for the Musicians. And here comes the whistle. Off they go. Scarlet, the Olivet, and fun size.
You can't pump.
Loses the
You can't
skates there.
pump. Don't wait.
As there goes Scarlet Harlot, easily taking Velocithrasher. Hold your line. If they wipe out, you gotta come back. Oh, and Scarlet teasing the Musicians on the other side right now, showing off just a little bit, and easily won by the Naturalists.
To fall down in the first 20 yards is unfortunate, but not unheard of.
And that means 1 point taken from the Musicians. All right, with that penalty settled up, we're ready to get going again. There's a whistle, and here comes a scramble to get back on the track. Let's see who we got in the jammer position right now. We're going to have Boogie Heights.
Nice.
That is Boogie Heights, right? Okay.
Yes, you have the correct Boogie Heights this time.
Okay, I got it. And about 30 yards behind Boogie Heights is Mad Mexican. There's a whistle as the pack is released. Here come your jammers. Boogie Heights taking off first, looking to open up a room, and there goes Mad Mexican squeezing through the keyhole and getting it done. Mad Mexican, your lead jammer, and Boogie Heights working hard to try to bust up that front wall, using her teammates for cover, and it's a collapse on the inside of turn 3. Boogie Heights back up on the skates, trying to get up on there, catches a hit from Go-Go Gajira. Meanwhile, Mad Mexican zipping in and out, picks up 3. Picks up 4, and that is 4 on the board for the Naturalists. And Mad Mexican just hot dogging it around turn 4. Oh, and blowing kisses.
Fight.
Calling it off there. That's going to be 4 points for the Naturalists in that one.
Like, I was watching the pack, and I do not know how Mad Mexican just squirted out of there. It looked like so tight.
Well, you know, she's awful sweaty. It's pretty hot in there.
Everybody greases up before we get in the pack.
Okay, on the line right now, we have from the Musicians, Scapegoat going up against Rolla Parks, and this is about second quarter. We're minutes away from the half here of this bout, sponsored by Still Whiskey Distillery here in Austin, Texas. Whistle's given, the pack is released, and here come your jammers right across the line. Rolla Parks jetting in. Scapegoat trying to bust up that front 2 wall, running inside and paints the line, gets your lead jammer position. Scapegoat off to the races here. Meanwhile, Rolla Parks now caught in the backpack after a quick stumble. Tries to take up, cuts inside, almost cut off by Ninja Please, but taken out by Scrappy. Poor Rolla Parks running into some bomb violence on the front side of that. Meanwhile, Scapegoat shoved to the inside there, recovers and gets back up. Gets a hips pass, catches him, and that's going to be a grand total of 1 point. One point for the Musicians.
A very hard-earned point. Heartland made sure of that.
Didn't you tell me Rolla Parks is now captain of the Cherry Bombs?
Yes, Rolla Parks and Legs, now captains of the Cherry Bombs.
I kind of wonder if she's going to hold it against Scrappy and Ninja for knocking her around the front side of that pack just there.
It's all love. It's all love.
That is the end of the first half.
Second.
Second half. No, first half.
All right, folks, we're going to take, what is it, 15, 20 minutes?
20.
20-minute break for the half here. Go ahead and get some concessions. Go ahead and check out everything. Feel free to ask questions. We'll be back here in about 20 minutes for the second half of this bout, sponsored by Still Austin Distillery for Still Austin Whiskey.
It's delicious. Yeah, I thought it was great. I mean, granted, it's not like Dyer's but it was still funny, yeah. Because I was like, oh, Scrappy, oh, and Ninja too. They're always a pain in the ass. I am impressed with yours. Yeah. When do we ask people for names for this meetings?
All right, folks, also wanted to tell you, if y'all have a birthday, anniversary, y'all celebrating something, you come visit my penalty mistress here, Mila Djukovic. Give her the name of your name or the name of the person who has a birthday. We're going to put it on a list for y'all, and we'll have something special for them between the third and fourth quarters. So if you have something, come over here to announce a booth, and we'll start writing those names down.
Yeah. Yeah, Sid. No, Sid gets spanked. 100%.
What you got?
Sid. Sid Vicious. Yeah. Savage.
Savage? Savage?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Strange, Sid, Savage.
Just been Savage. I have no idea.
Live in.
guess our love's gone wrong. Every day I think I'm losing control. You got me wrapped around a telephone pole. Girl, you're nothing but a hit and run. You light my fire just for fun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess our love's gone wrong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess our love's gone wrong. Yeah. Now the engine's how we're going down. I guess what goes around is coming around. You use me, baby, like a paper doll. Then ran me over like a bowling ball. I said, hey, yeah, yeah. I guess our love's gone wrong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess our love's gone wrong. Yeah. Maybe I'm the one who's going crazy lately. I don't know why, but I want more and more and more. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess our love's gone wrong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess our love's gone wrong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess our love's gone wrong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess our love's gone wrong. Let's go! Flashing lights in my face, dreams tumbling down while I fall to the ground. Visions blurred, my sweat turns blood. Sharp pain in my chest, coasting under the pain. My skin is now a target for injustice in a dark cold world. My worth now determined by my fellow human. We are all the same. We are all the same. You and I, you and I, you and I. We are all the same. We are all the same. Deep within, deep blood red.
Chevy, I be wrong, go. Chevy, I be wrong, go. Chevy, 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 you be right, though. Chevy, you be right, though. Chevy, Chevy, why they kill me? Why they kill me, oh, oh. Wait till I do wrong, my skin, don't be my fault. Chevy, I be wrong, go. Chevy, I be wrong, go. Chevy, 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 you be right, though. Chevy, you be right, though. Chevy, Chevy, why they kill me? Why they kill me, oh, oh. Wait till I do wrong, my skin, don't be my fault.
The young and old, all for prey. To the hunters come, our lives held by the trigger. Expendables, we now are pawns. Destined royalty, our roots, the roots of life. Made to be one, with no time. By death, we create us. Made to be one, in harmony. A masterpiece, the creator's joy. We are all the same. We are all the same. You and I, you and I, you and I. We are all the same. We are all the same. Deep within, deep blood red.
Chevy, I be wrong, go. Chevy, I be wrong, go. Chevy, 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 you be right, though. Chevy, you be right, though. Chevy, Chevy, why they kill me? Why they kill me, oh, oh. Wait till I do wrong, my skin, no be my fault. Chevy, I be wrong, go. Chevy, I be wrong, go. Chevy, 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 you be right, though. Chevy, you be right, though. Chevy, Chevy, why they kill me? Why they kill me, oh, oh. Wait till I do wrong, my skin, no be my fault. Chevy, I be wrong, go. Chevy, I be wrong, go. Chevy, 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 you be right, though. Chevy, you be right though. Oh, Chevy, why they kill me? Why they kill me? Oh, oh. Waiting I do wrong, my skin don't be my fault. Chevy, I be wrong, oh. Chevy, I be wrong, oh. Chevy, you be right though. Chevy, you be right though. Oh, Chevy, why they kill me? Why they kill me? Oh, oh. Waiting I do wrong, my skin.
Six times this week I went off on you, I think that's a record. I thought that I was just a tool, but I'm no Black and Decker. And when it's over, don't look back, I ain't no rubbernecker. But then I saw it ain't a game when you went and you checked her. I don't know what I was tripping for, baby, with you I feel safe. I don't know why my mind gets in the way, it always thinking of some ways that you could be cheating or you could be leaving, but baby, I know that you'll stay. So stay, I'll take the blame. Step aside the candlelight, I just wanna make it right. I could change so you can blame it all on me. Oh na na na, Jamie and the sauna, it's my, yeah. I want you to know that we can do it. Insecurities, we can get through it. Kiss me one more time. Attitude has gotten bad and I know it. But you the only one that make me show it. Real love on the table and I'm willing and I'm able to fix what I've broken. Cause my trust, it's been open. I got to the car, I looked in the seats, I saw some receipts, like who is this for? You know I'm a star, so tell me the truth. But then I found out it's for me. So I apologize for all the freaking times, all the times I tried you. I'm here to come remind you. Step aside the candlelight, I just wanna make it right. I could change so you can blame it all on me. Oh na na na, Jamie and the sauna, it's my, yeah. I want you to know that we can do it. Insecurities, we can get through it. Kiss me one more time. Kiss me one more time.
You're always running. Where you gonna go? Running away. And this time I ain't gonna try to chase you. I always sit in that seat. But you never done driving away. And this time I ain't gonna try to make you stay. When you sneak out of the backseat from the front, sitting on the couch, turn the key, the motor on. Baby, who you gonna run away from? Yeah, when you always got a bag when it's getting late. Open up the gas on the toll, then you're out of state. Baby, who you gonna run away from? Yeah, you and that car. So who you gonna run away from this time? All that loving. You can throw that loving away. Cause this time I ain't gonna try to miss you. Yeah, when there was nothing. Baby, I got nothing left to say. And this time I ain't gonna try to fix you. Roll down the window and feel a bit of air. When you look to the right, I won't be there. When you get out of the backseat from the front, sitting on the couch with the key, the motor on. Baby, who you gonna run away from? Yeah, when you always got a bag when it's getting late. Open up the gas on the toll, then you're out of state. Baby, who you gonna run away from? Yeah, you and that car. So who you gonna run away from this time? Sneak out of the backseat from the front, sitting on the couch, turn the key, the motor on. Baby, who you gonna run away from? when you always gotta beg when it's getting late. Pumping up the gas on that toll, then you're ready to stay. Baby, who you gonna run, who you gonna run away to? Yeah, you and that car, that car, that car, that car. So who you gonna run, who you gonna run away from this time? Sneaking out the backseat from the front, sitting on the couch with the key, the motor on. Baby, who you gonna run, who you gonna run away from? Yeah, when you always gotta beg when it's getting late. Open up the gas on the toll, then you're ready to stay. Baby, who you gonna run, who you gonna run away from? Yeah, you and that car, that car, that car, that car. So who you gonna run, who you gonna run away from this time?
If the beat hits, I'm ready to go. If the beat hits, I'm ready to go. Ready to go.
I have to say, my favorite thing to come out of the pandemic is Mad Mexican sometimes now squeals when she's about to get hit, and I love it every time. Uh-oh, look who it is. Captain Bad News.
We have... Wait, hold on. Give me a second. All right, we have a major penalty on ice. Ice bagged me for advancement.
I object.
And now the bargaining begins with the refs.
She says it was in front of her own teammates. Skonik says nah. Go to your seat. Go to your vacation home.
All right, Ice Ice Bammy going out there.
So we're going to reskate that jam with ice in the box, which means the musicians can field a new jammer from the original lineup, which is Boogie.
The ice box? Nice.
The ice box. Thank you, Kramer.
Couldn't let it go, sorry.
Boo. Boo this man.
All right, on the line for the musicians, it's going to be Boogie Heights up against Mad Mexican or the Naturalists. Mad Mexican going in slow, trying to get a little bit of room. Almost gets in, steps in, and there goes a piece of the equipment out. There's a piece of equipment loose on the track. It's getting kicked around. There's a squeak from Mexican, and it is recovered by Scrappy. Mad Mexican, now your lead jammer. Looks like he lost a bit of the wrist guard, but Scrappy picks it up and put it in the infield, so we're safe to go here. Meanwhile, on the top side, Boogie Heights getting hung up on the rail there by Cannabis, as in comes Mad Mexican. Using Jose Cuervo for cover, gets a little bit of a hit from Buffy Basher, jumps back inside, tries to get around Scapegoat, cut off as Boogie Heights now gets clear of the pack. Mad Mexican squeaking again out to the front and takes it easy. In firm control of the bout, we're going to see how many seconds we got. We're running out of time. It's going to be 5 points for the Naturalists.
So that brings the scores. Musicians 41, Naturalists 39. It is tightening up here. I love watching Mad Mexican jam. She's always getting knocked around, but always stays on her feet.
All right, now on the line, jamming for the teams. It looks like we've got Sid Vicious taking off against, looks like Dr. Freckelstein. That is 2 hired guns jamming against each other here. Hired guns are roller skaters that haven't been assigned to one of the 5 core teams. And Sid Vicious out front. Sid Vicious, your lead jammer, is Freckelstein looking to make a little bit of a move. Cut off a little bit, shakes off that last musician. But it was enough for allow Slanders to get in there and shove Freckelstein to the inside. Meanwhile, Sid Vicious looking to capitalize, comes in right into the middle of a bunch of white shirts, picks up 1. Don't know if she picked up 2. We're going to have to wait for the ref to call on that. Meanwhile, Freckelstein fighting it out with Gale Force. Gale Force got carried away. You're not supposed to engage 20 feet out from the pack, but hey, these are all learning times.
Get on, back on and call it.
And Sid Vicious has to get back on and calls it seconds before Freckelstein catches. 4 points for the musicians.
Good heads-up play by Sid Vicious. I could see her watching where the other jammer was, making sure she still has time. Can I get the rest of these points? And she did, all 4. Good jamming.
Whoa.
Oh no, look who it is. Captain Bad News.
I have a minor penalty on Gale Force wins for blocking outside the engagement zone. Blocking outside the engagement zone. Illegal engagement.
I didn't see it. I didn't even hear it was you, so I hope this is real. Judge's choice. Okay. Oh no, there's only 2 judges now. Relay race. Okay. The judge has spoken.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge. We need a relay race. This will contain 3 skaters from each team. There will be a baton to pass. And the engagement zone is within the pack box here. So you got, the first person needs to bring it on strong, and then the last person brings it home. So, but the passing is the critical element, because sometimes the baton drops, and then you're just screwed.
All right, we're going to see who they're going to field right now as the musicians are taking their 3. That looks to be Mix Mayhem, along with Gale Force Wins and Buffy Basher. For the Naturalist side, it's going to be Eduskater, Cannabis, and Heartland. All strong skaters on both sides. Standard relay race applies. Looks like we're going to start off with Gale Force and Eduskater are going to be the first.
Uncle Slam giving them some final rules. There is no engagement in a relay race.
There's a whistle and off they go. Running as fast as they can. Eduskater trying to cut off. Gale Force wins. Gale Force pulling on the speed on the outside. Takes a knee, but still doesn't lose anything in the stride. Here comes the first handoff. Off they go. Cannabis versus Buffy Basher. Cannabis leading into Buffy. Buffy goes wide, and it cost her a few feet. Cannabis with the lead coming in, and here's a handoff. Oh, it's a little bit of a stumble, but Heartland's got it here, and holy Holy cow, Mixed Mayhem coming in low, trying to get it all and forced off the track. Both of them are going, and they're going to go head first. Holy cow.
That may be the best relay race I've ever seen.
Okay, well, refs, what do you got? I really don't want to be wearing stripes on this one.
I'm so happy right now. That one was great.
That was an excellent one. Oh, and the Naturalists take it.
So that means the musicians will lose a very important point.
Musicians down 1.
The score climbs ever closer.
Okay, and Rolla Parks just can't wait to jam. Was up on the track before anyone else. Rolla Parks jamming for the Naturalists up against the musicians. And that is going to be Mixed Mayhem, fresh off a relay race, actually. So Mix is nice and warmed up. There's the whistle, and here come your jammers. They're crossing the line, and Rolla Parks, with the quick pass, runs right in the back of Scrappy. Trying to reverse around using teammates for cover. Oh, and Ninja Please puts Rolla on the inside. Meanwhile, here comes Mixed Mayhem. What a move to the inside. Keeps the wheels on track, manages to paint the line. Mixed Mayhem working their way around. Meanwhile, Rolla Parks wrecking shop on the front side and gets all the way through the pack here. Both jammers out the pack, and Mixed Mayhem first to make contact. Getting in, getting out, and getting the full pass in. Mixed Mayhem go ahead and run out the clock a little bit as here comes Rolla Parks. And that's the call-off. A very light tap on the hips, and it's 4 points for the musicians.
The musicians did a great job at opening up the holes for Mixed Mayhem there at the end. Barely had to, be next to anybody. I also got to call out that Rolla got a little jostled by her own teammates, Scrappy and Ninja Please.
Again.
The thing is about skating with your teammates is they know you the best.
Okay, as we get ready to set up right now for the musicians, co-captain Scapegoat on the line. Oh, it looks like they're trying to get a little bit of scrum inside the box, trying to get the right people. Meanwhile, on the Naturalist side, I believe that is the San Diego Wildfire Heartland. Heartland coming in hot, right behind Scapegoat. Oh, it's a stumble on the backside here as they run to get back up on their skates. Scarlet Heart accidentally getting tangled up in Heartland, and Scapegoat taking advantage. Scapegoat, your lead jammer, and all the way around. Meanwhile, Heartland in close pursuit. Boy, there's a lot of hitting going on inside the box. It's the blockers try to get down, and they are down on the front side, and there we go into a fight already. Once again, I believe that is Go-Go Gojira again with the smother cover.
That became a foot race.
I can't even see which one the musicians are taking on, and they're dragging them off each other here. That was Colonel Slamder's in the middle of that one.
Tempers flare.
A little secret recipe of violence there. And there's our skater Bree Colai dressed up as the Still mascot there.
Oh no! Roller derby.
What happened over there, huh? Okay. Y'all stop looking at that skater funny. Fun Size over there jamming for the musicians. And on the Naturalist side, it's going to be Rattle Skate. There's a whistle, and Fun Size tried to lean in Rattle Skate, but Rattle Skate was already gone. Fun Size catching a quick shot from Pinche Penny. Recovers, goes back up topside. Meanwhile, Rattle Skate getting absolutely handled on the front side by Ninja Pleats. Oh, and face first into the rail. What a recovery to get back up on the wheels. Meanwhile, Fun Size cutting down in and gets the lead jammer position. Fun Size pouring on the speed here as meanwhile, it looks to be a pass here. And it is. Rattle Skate has passed it over to Pinche Penny. Pinche Penny is now your jammer for the Naturalists. But it's Fun Size that's the one scoring points. It cuts the inside, gets those hit pats. 1, 2, 3. And it's another wipeout. As Fun Size takes another hit from Rattle Skate. You can't keep this skater down. And Fun Size is calling it. Grand total of 3 points for the musicians.
One thing you got to say about this gun class is they're absolutely fearless. Takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Timex. Also, I'd like to note, like, when you are a jammer and you have been knocked down a couple times and you're like, who did I even get? It's good to keep it in. Oh, no. But Captain Bad News, you interrupted me.
That's what I do. I have a minor penalty on Rattle Skate for a back block.
Rattle Skate. Rattle Skate. You gotta come see me. Is this your first penalty, or have you been up here before? It says Rattle Skate's first penalty, too. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Okay. Oh, yeah. Shut up. You don't tell me what to do. I think we need a pillow fight in our lives.
Absolute chance. It's not rigged in any way.
I didn't touch it. You didn't see anything.
It just landed right there.
It just landed right there. So what are the rules of a pillow fight? Well, you have two people. They have pillows. They can use them or they can not use them. You know, they whack each other a little bit. Hopefully they go to the ground. And hopefully you're amused. We'll call it at some point. And you, Spank Alley, if you want to be involved in democracy, should come back to your seat so you can choose who won.
Oh, and look at that. It was a quick jab there for Colonel Slanders. And it turns it on. Rattle Skate fighting from the underside. And it's a rollover. Somehow got the mount position. And beating the heck out of it. Oh, disarmed Colonel. What a move. Used the pillow to cushion her fall when Slanders threw her down. Oh, and a couple of shots to the, whoa, right in the crotch. That's going to clean your clock. Oh, Colonel Slanders rearmed himself with another pillow and taking it to Rattle Skate. Oh.
Fantastic. So first we're going to ask the crowd, what did you think? Do you think Rattle Skate and the Naturalist won? All right, that's pretty good. How about the musicians and Colonel Slanders? Wow, wow, wee, wow. Okay, well, the thing is, what you think doesn't matter. And I'm going to ask here. It's the judges in Spank Alley who have all left. So it's 3 people. And even if you're not even supposed to sit there, photographer man. Hold up your thing, because you got to break the tie, because you're there. Oh, it's the Naturalist.
Naturalist took it.
So Rattle Skate wins, and they do not lose a point.
No points lost.
That was fun.
That was an absolute brutal one.
That was a fun pillow fight. I enjoyed that.
All right, as we get ready to get back into the action, Scarlett Harley returns to the jam line for the Naturalists. And for the musicians, it's Buffy Basher, the pride of Wisconsin. All right, here's the whistle and we're off. And it seems Zara and Roller are deciding to hug each other to start that block off. I'm not quite sure how that works. Whoa, Scarlett Harley almost making it. Got a toe stop caught up, it looks like, and tries to recover. Meanwhile, Buffy Basher still caught in the backpack while Scarlett Harley's fighting the good fight on the front side. And Buffy makes her move, and it's a whip from Zara Problem. Beautiful job there. And Buffy rockets around turn 2 and takes off to the races. Meanwhile, Scarlett Harley getting around Mixed Mayhem as Mixed Mayhem slowed her down just enough to put a half-track lead on Buffy. Buffy picking up speed, and there's nothing but black jerseys trying to go up. Oh, it's a trip up there and a fold up. Looks like they're all right. It was Jose Cuervo took a hard fall but recovered from that, and it's going to be 2 points for the musicians, 1 point for the Naturalist in that one.
There was some great blocks by Mixed Mayhem and Ninja on that jam. Also, I hope everybody's okay. I saw somebody hit your face on the ground. So in the third quarter, after the third quarter, we need anybody who wants to get up here for a special little treat. If you've got an anniversary, birthday, it's a Saturday, and you're feeling saucy, come tell me your name. We'll put it on the list, and there will be a surprise for you.
All right, here's a whistle, and we're going off with this next jam. It's going to be Ice Ice Bang Me for the musicians, Cannabis for the Naturalists. Cannabis, and falls down hard after being blocked from Scrappy. Meanwhile, Ice Ice Bang Me looking to muscle way past Pinch a Penny, has a little room to move. No, it's Edge Scarer with the block. Here comes Cannabis trying to sneak up under, and does! No one was looking, and Cannabis is taking it. Cannabis is your lead jammer, but Ice Ice Bang Me is free, and now it's a chase. Cannabis pushing it. On the backside, it's Go Jerry and Colonel Slamders here bringing up the rear. That means Cannabis is going in and calls it. No points for either team. Cut it a little too fine.
I believe that was the correct call, Naturalists. So, what happened there, like, when you are jamming, you want to get as many points as you can without the other jammer scoring. So it's like, Black Jammer was coming up, so call it off, but unfortunately, you scored no points either. But a 0-0, still a win. Okay.
All right, as we get Ray right here, it looks like the bout's ready to go, but we got to get Buffy off the track. There we go. Sometimes you got to sweep these Packer backers right off the track to get the stuff going, you know. Here we go, whistles off, and off we go. Mixed Mayhem for the musicians up against Rattleskate for the Naturals. Oh, it's a quick skip over. Mixed Mayhem almost tried to get away with it. Has to reset behind the skater that they were forced out behind. Meanwhile, here's a beautiful move to the inside by Rattleskate. Just got ahead of Gale Force Wins and got your lead jammer position. Gale Force was about to lower the boom, but just missed by inches. Meanwhile, on the opposite end of that, here comes Mixed Mayhem. Mixed Mayhem with a quick pass over. And Scrapedo gets shoved to the inside, the new jammer for the musicians. Meanwhile, there goes Rattleskate and calls it. 5 points on the board for the Naturalists.
I saw that hole open up right here. It was like the Red Sea parted.
Sorry, I had to unmute your mic there. You're off to racist talking. You forgot to.
Oh, was I talking to no one?
You were talking to no one for a little bit.
I was talking to no one. It's okay. No one needs to hear what I say.
Good.
I saw that hole open. It was beautiful. It was enormous. And Rattleskate took it.
And the very demure and shy Boogie Heights on the line for the musicians right now. Absolute wallflower, just not coming out of her shell. I don't know what we're going to have to do with this one.
I like to play music at practice and then check Boogie whenever the music changes, because she's always going to be boogieing. True to her name.
And for the Naturalists, okay, there it is. It's Mad Mexican. Mad Mexican ready to turn up the heat. Both of these skaters equally matched in skill here. Oh, what a hit from Scrappy. Boy, poor Mexican took that one in the face. Oh, what a hang up there. There's a lot of hits and Mexican free. Mad Mexican, your lead jammer. Here comes Boogie Heights with a quick 180 and a recovery. Boogie Heights is free. Here comes Mad Mexican, and it's a nice little trap on the front side. What a skip over. Nice little apex jump, and that is 4 on the board for Mad Mexican.
There was like 8 amazing things that happened in that jam.
And an apex jump. This is the first one of the bout.
No, Ninja apex jumped earlier.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I take it back.
I saw Go-Go blow up somebody. I saw Boogie evade a hit that she shouldn't have been able to do.
Right now we see Scrappy apologizing to Mad Mexican for that shoulder to
I saw a
face.
face hit. That's not legal. That wasn't good. That's okay. And Max, my God.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this might be the face hit.
You're supposed to put the mic on your head.
Captain Bad News.
Absolutely not. I have a major penalty on Scrappy for a high block.
She ran into me, says Scrappy.
All right, never mind. Max says it's fine.
Max says it's fine. Moving on. Mad Mexican, true class act. JK, says the refs.
Yeah, how dare you assault her shoulder with your face like that? That is so rude.
I think it's 30 seconds. This is what Skonik is trying to say.
Well, the
Get
head
on that
ref,
horse and ride.
there's a head ref with the rarely seen scoop maneuver to the teams to get back on the track. Okay. Because I was dumb and touched my glasses, now I can't see, so.
One blob does this to another blob.
One skater, it's like one dark skater was one light skater. Now it's going to be Ninja Please versus Rolla Parks, and Ninja looking to tease Rolla off the line as here they come. Ninja trying to float in front of Rolla. Rolla jumps right past her on the rail. A nice little fake out here. Here comes Ninja trying to bust up that front three wall. Unbelievable as Ninja Please gets this. Ninja Please now your lead jammer. Here comes Rolla Parks. Rolla Parks clearing the front side of the pack. And here they come up. Ninja Please picking up the one and right past the scrum of a bunch of them and casually calls off the jam. Well, or maybe not.
He didn't see you.
He didn't see you.
She called it, Uncle Slam. Right there. I seen it with my own
Should
eyes.
have just kept scoring.
I know.
So, I appreciate you called off the jam, but what was the point total? There you go. 4 points for the musicians. You can't blow your whistle and just walk away, sir.
So the jam is only called off, when you are seen. That's why you got to keep kind of doing it. It's very cool to do this, but sometimes I don't see you. Buffy is giving me a demonstration of calling off the jam. Okay. So we got Scapegoat and Heartland on the line. While Kramer cleans his glasses. It's all up to Mila now. So the whistle blows. Oh man, the pack is just decimated. Heartland's pushing up in the front. Scapegoat slides on the inside. Heartland's still fighting her way through. I shouldn't tell you this, but looking to panty pass. Scapegoat is scoring points. Should have gotten a full round. That's 5 points. So Heartland is back out with the jammer penny. Scrape coming around for more points. I don't know, I'd call it. Woo! Yeah, got a couple more. Oh man, so 7 points for the musicians, 3 for the naturalists.
Nicely done.
And now there's a scrape going on with Sid and who is that?
Okay, looks like head ref Skonik is trying to call a few things. What are we doing over here? What are we doing?
It's an alligator roll. That's all.
Another little scrum. Who is that? Sid Vicious and
Rattleskate. Getting into it. I like it. Oh, look who it is. Oh, end of the third quarter.
All right, folks, that's the end of the third quarter. We got a few minutes here, but we have to call some people out here to the track. And for a look of it, someone named Jess needs to come out to the track. Someone named Sohim. Sohim, where are you at? Get over here to the track. Lucas, come to the track. And Sid Vicious, get your butt over here. Savage, get over here.
And Livid, you shall not escape.
Okay, looks like we're getting them up here.
So come over to Buffy here on the side of the track.
I'm one of the members of the Rebels.
Hello. Michelle Adler. Also come to the track, please.
All right, come over here and line up next to the announcer booth. Put your hands on the rail and just kind of try and, breathe deep. Relax, really.
If you've not been here to TXRD, we have a little tradition, third quarter spankings.
I do like that you brought your ukulele with you.
Assume the position,
That's
yes, sir.
All right, skaters, line up. It's time to pay a little love to these folks here.
And yes, any children among us, you get a crisp high five.
Hello, skaters, naturalists, musicians, to the track. Let's go.
We're on a time schedule, people.
All right, happy birthday, happy anniversary, all good stuff here from TXRD.
Happy spankings. Wow. I see some gun-on-gun violence here.
Oh, my God.
These are brutal hits.
Even it out. Stop hitting the same cheek. Oh, God, dang.
All the skaters know not to hit the ones that have your keys in it, too. You get a better smack that way.
It looks like Savage Patch Kid is getting it loose with high fives. Holy cow.
And
all right, folks, give them a big hand here for taking it from TXRD.
I like that, Kramer.
Much love to both of y'all there.
Yeah, she used to be one of ours too. That's Cisco's kid. Cisco, the guy who asked me to talk about. It's actually. He's going by Savage now. But it's Cisco's kid. Yeah, because like he helped us move out of Alpine. Yeah, and he didn't come with us traveling.
All right, folks, also remind you we will be at 440 East Elmo at the Still Austin Distillery here for the after party once we get loose here. We're going to tidy up here in the warehouse, and we're heading over for the after party. We're going to have ourselves a little bit of fun. We invite you all to come out and have some absolutely beautiful whiskey, some gin over there. If you haven't tried some, go over there to the booth and have some. It's lemon, honey, and gin, or lemon, honey, and bourbon.
I think they were part of Still Austin. I don't know if they're going to do it, but he talked to us about like rushing. So there's something crazy happening, but it's all good. Like they're thinking of doing something. He had to talk to his people to get it okay. They might have said something. So, but he okayed it with, Sarah and Roland. Yeah, we don't gotta run over.
And we got 30 seconds. We're about to start the last quarter of this bout between the musicians and the naturalists. What's the score look like there, Mila?
It is 65-53 with the musicians in the lead.
Still anybody's bout. Can go either way. And we got Buffy Basher skating for the Musicians up against Mad Mexican for the Naturalists. Here's the whistle, and off they go. Buffy with a quick head fake. Here comes Mad Mexican. Slips right around. Gale Force wins. Yeah. And just halfway around the track in a matter of seconds. Meanwhile, the pack just barely clearing turn number 2 as here comes Mad Mexican all the way through, untouched. No one paying attention. And that's 5 on the board there. But it looks like it's a pass to Ice Ice Baby. Ice Ice now has the star. You can only pass to the player that has the stripe on the helmet. And looks like the Musicians take advantage. But here comes Mad Mexican. Inside, out, all the way through, and calls it. That's 9 points for the Naturalist.
So sometimes roller derby is not all about the big hit. Mad Mexican took advantage of distraction in that jam. There was a panty pass that was occurring, and everybody was trying to facilitate that panty pass and left a big old hole for her. And then when trying to blow up somebody else, like, she took advantage of that too. I just really like watching Mad Mexican skate, that's all.
Okay, here we go. And we've got Boogie Heights for the Musicians.
The score is within 3, Kramer.
And for the Naturalists, we have Dr. Freckelstein. Dr. Freckelstein with a move to the outside, looks to drop in. Tries to get around. Boogie Heights cut off at the last second there, and both skaters hung up. Freckelstein back onto it. Meanwhile, Boogie Heights all the way in the back being contained by Heartland and Pincha Penny. And Freckelstein loses his skates between the turns. Gets back up to recover. Nothing but a 3-wall, a brace 2-wall actually. And here comes Scarlett providing a little bit of room. Tries to squeeze up near the top side. Freckelstein trying to recover. It's now a 2-wall and led to the inside by Ninja Please. Meanwhile, Boogie Heights on the backside trying to fight against the pack. Has a little room to move. It's Scarlett Hards there with the trip up. And down goes Boogie and the pack passes by. It's a good reset, but it is a pass to Eduskater. Freckelstein passing the star, covering the Eduskater, and now Eduskater free of the pack, looking to score. Here comes Boogie Heights trying to reverse, but we are out of time.
So close, yet so far. Great blocking by the wall of Heartland, Pinchapenny, and Eduskater to keep Boogie Heights in check. I wouldn't want to try to get around that wall. Also did a fantastic job of keeping it within 20 feet. Like a lot of times it's very difficult that you stop and you get ahead of yourself, and then did great.
All right, up to the line we have Gojira for the
Oh, Captain Bad News. What is it this time?
I got a minor penalty on Penny and Heartland for failure to reform.
I just gave them credit. I disagree, but come up.
We have opinions here from our
We have
penalty
opinions
business.
here. Heartland and Pinchapenny. Listen, I just gave you credit. I said you did a great job at keeping within 20 feet. I don't know what he's talking about. That's not a thing. Is there anything you're hoping for in particulars? I have the power to stop it, you know. Oh my! It's Judge's Choice, my favorite judge. Long jump. You don't have to do it. You can choose somebody to do it. Go back to your group and decide.
Yeah, y'all choose which one of y'all.
It's just one person. One person. It can be any person.
Thank you, Lone Judge, for holding it down, man.
Yes,
Appreciate
but
it.
if you lose the long jump, know that you lose 2 points. That is the critical element. I know, 2 points. Oh, if you sub, that doubles the points. Okay. Make sure you know that. If you sub, it's double point loss.
Good catch,
So,
Zero.
Pinchapenny or Heartland, if you sub, double point loss. Thank you, Zara Problem, for keeping me on my bad word.
Boy, the Naturalists are really talking this one over.
They're really talking it out. But I mean, it's important. The score is 65 to 62. You don't want to make the wrong call and lose 2 points or 4 points.
Ooh, who are the high flyers over there?
So
it's hard to say.
It's hard to say. Like in a game that includes Flocka Kalaka, I'm like, put Flocka out there, but Flocka's not here, so I don't know.
Oh,
we got a newbie. We got Velocithrasher and Buffy. She's long,
but she's green. So
she's green.
We've never seen her
You
jump.
never know.
Though,
yeah,
but
she's
that's
an
not
unknown
saying
quantity.
anything. That's an unknown quantity.
Yeah.
There's a whistle. All right, folks, give her a little bit of encouragement as it makes a lap. Once she hits that line, she's going to take off. And there we go. Okay. Nice, safe jump.
Let's hope for a scratch, I guess.
Well, you never know. Buffy adjusting the sports bra right before takeoff. You got to make sure the girls are aerodynamic, you know. All right, folks, let her hear it. Here she goes. Oh.
It might have been. I don't know.
I couldn't see it from this angle.
Was that real? What's the...
Oh!
We have a scratch. You have to jump before the line, which is a crucial element. Naturalists keep their point.
The point total remains the same.
They keep 4 points. I cannot express how huge that is.
I believe the musicians are telling you to calm down.
The musicians are telling me to calm it down, I think. I don't know. You're all looking at me. You're saying things. I ain't saying.
She's had some still whiskey.
I would like some more, actually. I'm out.
All right, on the line, we have Go-Go Gojira taking off against Gale Force Winds. And here comes Mad Mexican taking in the pivot. Boy, just taking in every position today, huh?
Mad Mexican is a fantastic blocker. I think you should probably watch her. She's going to do something good.
A real Swiss Army skater. As here comes Go-Go Gojira. Went in backside to collapse the front side of the pack here. Meanwhile, Gale Force Winds just trying to keep her skates under. And both Cannabis and Mad Mexican forcing the Gale Force out. And it looks like Go-Go got in the front. Go-Go's your lead jammer as Gale Force trying to recover is now caught in the backpack. Here comes Carl Slanders and them trying to go ahead and create a path. And here comes the wedge to open it up. Meanwhile, in comes Go-Go Gojira. It's a spin out there as Fun Size spins the inside. Go-Go Gojira sliding up topside. No one's watching it. It's a full pass. Go-Go putting 5 on the board for the Naturalists here. Meanwhile, the musicians are trying to get Gale Force out the front side, but that pack keeps collapsing on the front side of them. Mad Mexican trying to keep his eye on the front, and Cannabis with the rail. And that's it. We're calling it time, but that is enough for 8 points for the Naturalists.
And it looks like we have a lead change. Naturalists, not musicians, right? No, wait. Am I out of my mind? Naturalists scored those points, right? It was Go-Go. Yeah, okay.
Right, what are we looking at?
I'm watching. Okay, see, I knew it was happening, but the still whiskey made me question it.
Well,
so it is musicians 65, naturalists 70. Lead change.
all right, as we get ready to go, we got Edgy Skater for the Naturalists. For the musicians, we got Sid Vicious. Sid Vicious from the hard gun pool jumping into it, but it's Edgy Skater trying to get around, zero problem. It's a quick reverse, and Edgy Skater's got a little room to move. None but Ninja, please, and oh, Ninja with the trip on the back skate there. Nice way to trail that leg out, but hey, it's all legal, huh? Meanwhile, on the front side, Sid Vicious forced down there by Rattleskate. That was a hard hit there. And Sid Vicious got the wind knocked out of him real quick here.
Where's our medic?
And we got another hit here. And Rattleskate looks like it landed on the kick rail a little rough.
Cutie, medic.
That's a heck of a stinger. That sternum will go ahead and knock you for a loop. All right, folks, we appreciate y'all being patient with us as we see to our skater. These are the kind of things they train for all week long.
So we do have medics on site at each bout in case things like this happen. Hopefully Rattleskate has just got the wind knocked out of her.
Well, looks like she's breathing a little easier, and also, good, nothing like an ice pack. Wait, did you fake that just to get the ice pack? If so, that's awesome. You gotta cool off. There you go. I see smiles and laughing, so looks good. Let's give her a hand, folks.
Tough as
Hell of a
nails.
hit, Rattleskate.
Tough as nails. That kick rail does not give.
Woo. Boy, those things are scary when you see them go down, I tell you.
Yeah. When people, when the entire pack just stops and is like, okay, this is done, we know, we need to take care of our skater.
That's always good to see them skate out from under their own power, too.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, folks, the refs right now are going to go ahead and talk it over. It's a couple whistles real quick, and looks like Skanik, our head ref, is getting everything settled. He's going to let us know what's going on here in a second.
We're all good. We're moving on.
Good. There's a whistle for a scramble. Oh, we got timeout? Okay, we got officials
timeout.
Remind you, we're heading out to Still Austin Distillery over 1660. Is that the right? You know what? I just spaced on the address for the Still Whiskey Distillery. I had it in front of me, and it's gone. See? I was so excited by the action. It's just gone.
We said we'd be better by the fourth quarter, Kramer.
Yeah, I know. We're going to 440 St. Elmo Road right now.
We are slowly cooling down in here, folks. It's 97 degrees. Thank you for sticking with us.
97? I should have brought a sweater. All right.
Huh? Thank you. That's good. Yeah, that's right.
All right, looks like they're talking it over real quick here between teams. Such a close score, too, to be in the fourth quarter at this point.
Yes, it is 65 musicians, 70 naturalists. And how much time do we have left on the clock, Skanik? He's coming up here. More than fingers? Okay, there's a few minutes. Hey, Bree.
Skanik, is this what happens when we don't have the statisticians in the middle anymore?
I don't know who decided to give me a mic, but hey. Yeah, just point it at me. I'll also ignore you a little bit. I can't go anywhere. Yeah.
All right, there's a whistle and the scramble to get back up on the track. On the jam line, we got Buffy Basher up against Velocithrasher, the two that competed in the long jump now jamming against each other.
Could this be a rivalry?
A budding rivalry.
A budding rivalry that I made up just now.
And Rolla Parks with a quick little bit of coaching to Velocithrasher. Okay, how many naturalists are in the box there? All right, Rolla.
Maybe they won't notice, the naturalists think.
It seemed natural. There's the whistle, and there's a nice little cutoff from Buffy right there before jumping into it. Oh, Velocithrasher catching the backside of Zero Problem here. Meanwhile, it's a reversal as Buffy tries to get past the front line. Educator with a nice little elbow to the middle. Hip whip on the outside. Buffy Basher still fighting on the front. Meanwhile, Velocithrasher still at the 2-wall to beat Mixed Mayhem. Buffy, your lead jammer now. All right, as they go ahead and get rolling, it's Velocithrasher trying to get out of the pack still. Here comes Buffy Basher, cracking up a little bit of steam, picks up one. It's an intercept from Scarlet Harlot, picks up two. As those hips pass there, oh my God, I got distracted by Edge-Skater flying straight across my line of view. Zara almost put her back on her own bench.
Yeah, I kept watching the wall of Zara Problem and Mixed Mayhem just make mayhem, to be frank. Problems and mayhem.
I'm trying to focus, and all of a sudden a rogue skater just flies.
I know,
into my field of
I
view.
can't ignore a skater flying into the bench. Great jam by Buffy, getting them points.
How are we looking now?
We're at 68-70. Naturalists with a slight lead.
Oh, Buffy, we're on both sides of your favorite score here.
Yeah, we're so close. We almost did it.
So close. Boogie Heights for the musicians.
And Heartland.
And Heartland for the Naturalists. All right, hands are up as we're ready to go. Whistle's given here, pack is released, and here come your jammers. It looks like it's going to be Heartland first into the back. A quick bump and run, and Heartland's got your lead jammer before he even hits the second turn. Meanwhile, Boogie Heights manages to fight their own way out of there. Boogie Heights going in low on that turn. Both skaters picking up a little bit of speed, but there's only one white jersey as here comes Heartland. Heartland's going to have to get those hits past, goes up and gets it past, picks up one. Wait, are we looking at one each? One each for each team, and Buffy is so happy that one team has 69 points.
Yes! 69! 69! 69! Yeah. Oh yeah, if we get 2 minor penalties. So great jam, one-on-one. My goodness. Great job by Heartland knowing when to call it off. Boogie hot on her heels.
I think we only got maybe a handful, maybe even a couple of jams left here. I know the time's getting short.
It's a mystery. Nah, you got it. I can't even see the double line. Oh, we got Ninja Please and Mad Mexican, our Netflix matchup over here.
Whoa, look at that. Ninja trying to throw the elbow, and Karma caught up with him. Oh, and look at the fight in the middle of it. Ninja trying to get around Scarlet Heart. Mad Mexican caught the backside of Colonel Slanders all the way down the inside. Both jammers really fighting for it. Mexican trying to get around Mixed Mayhem. Here's another help from Colonel Slanders. And meanwhile, Rolla Parks really giving it to Ninja Please. Finally, we got one skater out. Ninja Please is your lead jammer. Oh, and what a wipeout. Hell of a hurdle from Colonel Slanders, and Ninja looks tired. That was a hell of a fight just to get free of the pack, and now Mad Mexican is free. And Rolla Parks kept pinned up by Zero Problem as Ninja gets the pass in. That's going to be 4 on the board for the musicians, and that's the jam. 4 points for the musicians. Is that right, Uncle Slim? All right, 4 points.
That was a heck of a fight. I really enjoy watching, teammates go after each other. Like Mixed Mayhem was putting it to Mad Mexican, Rolla, and Ninja and Zara all going after it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It was great.
I think my co-announcer's running out of steam. Right now, I've been informed by the head ref that this is the last jam of this bout. This is where it happens. This is the decider.
And 2 points.
And a 2-point game.
Yes.
We have Gale Force Winds. We have Rattleskate. Let's get this started here. Here come your jammers. Rattleskate first into the mix. Gale Force Winds has a skate go off, but still legal. Hits by Velocithrasher. Force the inside. There goes Rattleskate down. Both jammers can't seem to get free on the pack. There goes Rattleskate trying to get up. And it's a collapse on the backside. Takes out Rattleskate. Gale Force Winds almost made a Harlan with the hip check. Oh, we are burning time, and neither jammer has been able to get free here. Gale Force Winds with a little bit of move to make. There goes Rattleskate. Boy, it is just knock around. Almost took out the camera person. And Gale Force Winds is out in your lead jammer. Got to get those points. And boy, these skaters look winded. It's been a long day here. Picks up one from Rolla. Rolla trying to fight Scrapegoat at the back end of that, and down they go. And that's a whistle, and there goes Scrapegoat. Hey! We got to wait for an official word. We also got to wait for him to untangle these folks.
Oh, 1 point scored for the musicians. None for the Naturalists, I believe.
Okay.
Give me a little sign, refs.
Well, we got to wait for the refs to untangle. If there's a major, they reskate, don't they?
They will reskate if there is a major. If there's no penalties,
Oh, your winners are the musicians, sponsored by Still Austin.
By 3 points.
Musicians, take your victory lap here. If you could drag your tired carcasses up there.
Everybody that wants to give high fives to your skaters as they go past.
That's right. Come up to the track and high five these skaters here. Buffy. All right, did y'all high five the other team and stop rolling in the confetti? High five the other team over here.
Naturalists, take your
Naturalists, take your lap and watch out for the confetti.
Who knows if it's slippery or not? We don't know. We're doing science. Play Journey.
Dude, you did awesome.
Huh?
You did awesome. I can tell you're getting tired from the end.
Oh yeah, I was getting a little tired of here. Play Journey.
You got a long route at the end, you're like,
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know anything else to say. Play Journey. That's my other goal as penalty mistress, to always make sure we play Journey. You made it, Jeff. You did it. High five. Yeah, we'll wash our hands. And where's the after party?
440. St. Elmo's.
440 St. Elmo's? Huh? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, good job, Kramer. I'm glad that you were here and didn't have to work.
I'm glad you're well.
Yeah, me too. I was worried. I was just like,
I know you might get in trouble. I like the way the confetti looked when they went.
oh, it was fun. That was great.